Pterosaur! Terrorize!
Hey everyone, my name's Goldfire Prime and welcome back to the show. So, today what I have for you guys is a review on the Transformers Beast Wars Pterosaur. Now, of course, this is the Walmart re-release, and this figure was gifted to me by my mom on my birthday, and I thank her very, very much for this figure. So, yeah, let's start off with the box, showing some nice artwork of Terrorosour and, of course, Beast Wars. And for some reason, the Beast Wars logo, they chose like a bit of a darker green, but I actually really like that because it gives it more of like a vintage feel, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, like the bubble is different than the actual Pterosaur that came out in '96. And of course, his tech specs, more artwork of him, and of course the instructions. So, without further ado, let's get a look at the figure itself. So, here he is in his pterodactyl mode, and yeah, he looks pretty nice. I mean, yeah, very, very, very 90s, and I like that. This is what this line is going for, to make them seem as much as how they did back when they were released in '96. And yeah, so of course, all of them, at least most of them, is in this really nice vibrant red that's kind of a pinkish on camera. It looks like the pterodactyl Megazord from Power Rangers. But of course he has green spots on him. And for his head sculpt, he does have some green eyes, yellow eyes and more green spots on his head. And he has painted white teeth. And on the bottom, it's pretty much what you expect. So for articulation, he kind of does have some for, of course, the actual beast mode. So up and down on the feet, which is on a hinge, and what's also on a hinge is his mouth opens up, which is really nice. And yeah, that's pretty much all there is for his beast mode. And I guess for an added bonus, let's compare him next to a deluxe class Transformer, which of course is the 2007 classic Chimera Bumblebee. And yeah, he's a lot bigger, whereas him, Pterosaur, he's a lot wider, so yeah. So without further ado, let's transform Pterosaur. Now, transformation is pretty simple, because this guy, he's one of those sort of like activators, transformers. It really reminds me of those guys back in Transformers Animated. And to start off, you gotta unpeg the legs. Now this is very important so everything can move freely, like so. And while you're at it, I guess swing the feet up, and then unpeg the arms, and then you move these. That will form his hands. Do the same on the other arm. And now this is the fun part. You get the head and you unpeg it like so. Oh, something just fell. And then this guy, he will automorph into his robot mode like so. And oh yeah, this will become his pistol, but we'll set that off to the side and have a look at that in a bit. So here we have Pterosaur transformed in his robot mode. And in robot mode, he looks pretty good actually. And let's have a look at his head sculpt. Now his head sculpt of course looks, in terms of paint, different than how he appeared in the show. Just like all the Beast Wars Transformers, because the toys came first. So his helmet is painted in this really nice sort of like bluish, purplish, that kind of color. And he has a painted red crest, painted white faceplate, and painted green eyes. And of course he has some green spots on his chest. Painted purple hands, which is the same paint they use for his helmet. And painted purple shins. And that's pretty much all there is for paint applications when it comes to his robot mode. And yeah, at least in terms of sculpt, he does look pretty accurate to how he appeared in the show, but it's really just like the paint that really differentiates him. But all in all, I think the robot mode looks pretty good. So, oh yeah, of course in the back it's just the pterodactyl head hanging off. So for articulation, for a transformer that like, it's pretty much a one-step changer, he has really good articulation. So we got a ball joint on the neck, and he could go up that far, which is really nice. Got a ball joint on the shoulder, ball joints in the elbow, and sort of like an up and down on the wrist. But that's really just for transformation. Got a ball joint on the hips, ball joint on the knee, and up and down on the ankle. So yeah, really nice articulation for a figure of his size class, and especially for a figure of its time. And now let's get on to accessories. If I could get this thing to stand up, yeah, one complaint I have about this guy is he has trouble standing up because of all the balancing issues. There. Alright, so for accessories, he does have this little pistol that stores on his back, and it flew off when we were transforming him. And so this folds into place, and that will become his red little pistol. And that will plug into his hand like so. It's really tough to get in there because like there's some flashing in mine. Alright. And now he is armed and ready for battle. Alright. Now why don't we get on to some size comparison. Alright, so since the Transformers that are right next to me are all in their alt modes for the reviews, I'm going to be comparing Terrorosour next to Rescue Bot's Bumblebee. And yeah, as you can see, Rescue Bot's Bumblebee, he is a lot taller compared to Terrorosour. And he's like a little bit over his hip. But yeah. So everyone, what are my final thoughts on Transformers Beast Wars Pterosaur? Well, I think this figure is pretty good, and to be honest, I don't really know the price. For all I know, this could have been like one of those that got like overpriced, so I guess if you find him on clearance, yeah, I'll recommend him. So yeah, thanks for watching. like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you never sound and my new videos. And you can follow me on Instagram, same name, Goldfire Prime, and I'll see you guys next time. True because it rhymes.